Toga, 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 toga.
Hello, welcome to Billy Ho Sports. Today we're going to do a replay of last Saturday's Jim Dandy Stakes. A little bit of controversy, a hell of a good race in the slop, pouring down rain all day at the spa Saratoga last Saturday. So before we get started, be sure to set the notification bells because we have another monster week of stakes races at Saratoga coming up. This coming Saturday, August 5th, we have the Saratoga Derby Invitational, the Test, and Troy Stakes. Oh, I forgot one more. The $1 million Whitney. That is going to be a big one. So all I ask is just please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Smash that like button too. Leave me a comment if you'd like. And let's get started. As I mentioned previously, a significant part of the day Saturday was the weather. It rained off and on. Well, it rained pretty steadily the whole day from what I could see. You know, sometimes with HD television, it's hard to tell when it's raining, when it's not. But the track went from good to sloppy to sealed sloppy. So by the time the race went off, it was sealed and sloppy. So anyway, I thought actually at the last minute, I thought that might improve Disarm's chances because gun runner and he's got back, you know, like the sire, damn side sire had some pretty decent percentages as far as off track and mud go. But anyway, I still did not waver from the fact that I thought Forte was far and above the rest of these other four horses and was definitely the one to beat no matter what the conditions the track were in. So we see him going off. Everybody gets out pretty clean. And Saudi Crown, as expected, went right to the lead. And I'll have more to say about him in a second. So they take off. Saudi Crown, the four horse, takes charge early. Forte is the two horse. And on his outside is Angel of Empire tracking right behind. So I don't think it would be lost in this Forte run that Saudi Crown ran a huge race. Almost went wire to wire pretty much. So he's leading throughout the early fractions, and Forte and Angel of Empire tracking, like I said. This is important because once we get to the part of the race when they make their moves, then we get into the scrum, the controversy, the stewards, and all that good stuff. So we just enjoy this good bit of positioning and racing, and everybody stays pretty steady throughout a big portion of this race. So now we get around to this back stretch, and you see Angel of Empire starting to move, being called on, and then Forte will start coming around the final turn. So we hit this final turn, and Irad is almost directly behind Saudi Crown, basically. And he doesn't want to go inside of Saudi Crown where it looks like he did have room. He wants to go outside, and that's right where Angel of Empire is. He's blocking him from getting to the 2-3 path. So he created the space by forcing his way into Angel of Empire more than once until he finally got clear, and then running out of time down the stretch late, was able to just catch Saudi Crown. And I mean, you talk about a head bob. It's one of those head bobs where you got as far forward as you could go, and the other horse went as far back in the bob. So it was like one of the perfect storms where, because I don't think Forte gets up unless he gets that like extreme head bob in his favor. But he gets the bob and gets the win. And poor Saudi Crown run a hell of a good race to to lose it like that. It really kind of sucks for him. But running back through that forcing, it went to the stewards. You can see it again, and everybody's going to have their own opinions. Like Irad did make contact, and he looked like he's leaning into him, but you can't really tell. The stewards know better. They decided not to make any changes. So I'm going to say the best horse won the race, who was Forte. And I'm also going to say, if Angel of Empire would have just not been in the way there and forced Forte to do what he did with Irad, I think he would have got clear of Saudi Crown without even a photo finish. I think he would have had a half a body on him coming down the stretch. I think he runs right by him, to be honest with you. So anyway, I love the race by Saudi Crown to take the lead and nearly wire the field. Angel of Empire was the best of the rest, but like I said in the previous videos, he still hasn't run since that Arkansas Derby, I want to say, where he had the big sweeping win. And then the Kentucky Derby closed too late, and the Belmont, he just doesn't seem to. He seems to be running these pretty good races, but I don't know if we've seen his best since then. So maybe we'll see it again, pushing later in the year for stakes races. But the other two horses, Disarm and Hit Show, weren't really factors in my opinion. I think they should start looking elsewhere for their next stakes races. But I do look forward to next weekend. Just real quick, the Whitney. I see Zandon. I see Cody's Wish. I see Charge It. I see West Willpower and Giant Game. That is a good set of probables so far for the Whitney. That Derby Invitational is on the turf. So the two ones I see right away are Farbridge, who I won money on last time he ran, and Web Slinger, who's won a few stakes races here recently. Mondego, Truly Quality, Chad Brown, Program Trading. So that's going to be a good one. The Test has Pretty Mischievous, Darth Vader, Jersey Pearl, Tappin' Josie. And so that one's going to be pretty good Philly run there. And then the Troy, I probably won't go to Troy. Go Bears Go, maybe. Wesley Ward. Brad Cox has Caravel. So the Troy's not the one that I'm really looking forward to. It's the other ones. So that'll do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more to come. Appreciate everybody that subscribed, and we'll see you soon. Thanks again.